Hello, Taurus. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I love you guys. I absolutely love you guys. Let's get into the energy. Let's see what's in for your day today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whenever you come across this reading, I hope everyone is staying safe. Spirit guides, talk to me for Taurus. What's in the energy? What's in the energy you have for Taurus, Spirit? What's in the energy? Okay. Y'all are unbothered. Taurus, y'all are unbothered. You are unbothered by the drama. You are unbothered by people. You're not letting nothing stress you out. You ain't got time for the petty talk. You don't have time for the nonsense. Honey, some of y'all are just coming back from a vacation. Some of y'all are on vacation. Some of y'all are just in your own lane. And everybody else is bothered by your unbotheredness. Yeah. Everybody else is bothered by your unbotheredness. Ain't that something? I feel like, Taurus, you're saying they need to find something to do. Whoever this person is or whoever these people is, they need to find something else to do. I feel like with this card here, Taurus, is that you're like, I'm taking time out for me now. Because a lot of you have been through a lot, within a decade, okay? And finally, you're learning to breathe again. Finally, you're learning to take time out for yourself. Now finally you're stopped running to everybody else's needs and you're just loving on you. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you, Taurus. A lot of you deserve this. A lot of you have been through a lot. And that is what healing looks like, okay? That is what, hold on, Taurus. That is what healing, there we go. That is what healing looks like. When you unbothered and you ain't got time for nobody, to be going back and forth with. Some of you have been single for a minute, a couple years. And it's like, let's pause the thoughts of energy. I'm at a place and time in my life. I ain't got to worry about if he cheating, she cheating, what he doing, what she doing, where he at, where she at. Right now, I'm just loving on me. Yeah, Miss Pause of Thoughts of Energy. I'm just taking this time out for me. And I want you to put in a comment, I'm taking this time out for me. And it's all right to do that. Learn yourself. Learn yourself. You unbothered, though. Whatever's going on around you, you don't know nothing about it. You don't know nothing about it. You are unbothered. Yep, you're tired of you're not giving out money no more. Okay. And you are recovering from being bankrupt and you dusting yourself off and you're trying it again. Okay. You dusting yourself off from just giving so much. Look at that. Both of these cards in the reverse. Giving so much of yourself. You got the giving money in the reverse. It came out reverse. You ain't giving no more of your money, no more of your time. Giving and doing so much for other people put you in bankruptcy at one time, caused you to be behind on your own bills and . Now you have recovered because both of these cards are in the reverse. You have recovered, okay? You are back on your feet again and you dusting yourself off and look at you now. You have dusted yourself off and look at you. What a beautiful new beginning for you. Let's see what the tarot deck is talking about. That's a beautiful new beginning for you, Taurus, okay? So after giving so much of yourself, so much of your money, so much of your time, this card is in the reverse. You're not giving no more. You're not giving no more to people that are not deserving of it, because it caused you to go in the hole, and it caused you, to a lot of things that you had to recover from. Okay, yeah, you stop letting people in and out your life with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. You stop letting people come in and out your life and letting them, always use you. Only time they come around, they want something. And you stop that with the quickness. You got from around a lot of negative people with the Five of Swords in the reverse. You stopped dealing with the negative, low vibrational people. You started defending yourself, protecting your territory. You started saying no. You started saying no. And you started setting boundaries. And you stopped letting people play in and out your energy like hopscotch. Okay? Yeah, it took you that you had to realize when you gave so much of yourself out, or so much of your money out, or so much of your time out. Come on in, everybody. Take what resonate, reverse the road. I don't know how your life. You're going to have to reverse the roads, how they fit in your life. But after being around a very egotistic, excuse me, y'all. It's early in the morning when I'm recording this. After giving to a relationship that you gave all out, or just people in general, in your family, friends, or whatever, and you stop. You finally set boundaries. Seven of Wands. You finally set boundaries. You finally stopped the madness. You finally stopped people asking you all the time, and you stop running to everybody's needs. Yep, you went in hermit mode, and you stopped running to everybody's needs, because you're saying, where were everybody at when I need them? What these so-called relationships that you were in, or marriage you was in, it was really, if you think about it, if you sit and think about it, it was really one-sided, because you was doing all the work anyway. You was pouring more into the marriage, the relationship, the family, the job, the whatever. You was doing the most anyway. If we want to be very logical about it. So you went into hermit mode, and you started working on yourself. Yeah. And you started working on yourself. You started healing with the Three of Swords here. Okay. You started healing on your heart, and now you know what they say. If you don't succeed, get up and try it again. So you dust it off. You say, you know what? Let the past be the past. I just unlearned my lesson. I don't hear nobody's phone call. I ain't running to nobody's aid. Only if I choose to, or if I want to. But I'm not going to be the person I used to be, because it put me in a hole. It hurt my feelings. I got hurt. My heart was crushed. My heart had crumbled. Everything. I got stabbed in the back. You name it, you name it. I ain't doing that no more, Taurus says. It's time out for the BS. You said, I'm not going through this no more. You are not putting up with it. So by you not putting up with it, that just puts you in the energy of unbothered, but it's bothering other people. It's a lesson to learn, right? The moon in the reverse is learning things, seeing things coming to light. Okay, that's what the moon is. You had to, we all do, right? We live and we learn. We live and we learn. You hear me? Yeah, and you said, I'm about to start a new beginning of my life. I'm about to take a new leap of faith, okay? And I'm about to choose me. Let's set you right there so we can see that clear, okay? And you're like, I'm about to choose me. I'm dusting myself off, and I'm going to make myself a better person. I'm taking a leap of faith because I learned how people are. I learned how people, as long as you can do for people, as long as you can be there for people, they ain't got no problem with you. But soon as you say, I can't do it, I ain't gonna do it, I'm done with it, then they are bothered by it. They are bothered by it. The very relationships or the people that you were dealing with or that you were with, you gave so much. You gave so much out because of your heart. You're a very caring, compassionate person. You care about people, and you had a lot of people that really took you for granted. Now you're in your own world. Yeah, you're tapped in, fully tapped into your intuition. Now you're a high priestess. You have leveled up in your consciousness. You have aligned yourself back up within yourself, okay? And you are definitely in tune with your intuition, okay? And you have gained a lot of strength. Not only a lot of strength, you have learned a lot of patience with yourself. You know what I'm saying right here? Patience with yourself, unbothered, learning to, you're not a superwoman or superman putting your cape on and going to everybody's needs. I could be talking to a tarot reader or somebody has a gift of reading, psychic, whatever you want to call it, okay? But you definitely, a lot has changed about you. A lot has changed about you, and now you are in the Ace of Pentacles. Now you're in the Ace of Pentacles. A lot has changed about you. Now you're in your favor. You're in your season. Now Spirit God is about to reach you this beautiful Ace of Pentacles because you passed the test. You learned your lesson. You learned your lesson. You did a lot of work on yourself. Congratulations, Taurus. You did a lot of work on yourself with the Seven of Pentacles. You really, really have grown a lot. You have really done a lot of work on yourself. And that's what puts you in the energy of being unbothered. That's what puts you in the energy of, that ain't my problem. That's what puts you in the energy of, go get somebody else to do it. Because I am learning to take care of me, to love me. And yeah, that part. Let's see what else why are they so unbothered, Spirit? Well, we know because you stopped giving. We know because you are not no longer accepting relationships that are one-sided. If there's no reciprocity, if there's no give or take, I'm not. You said right now, some of you coming out of a relationship. Tell me more, Spirit, about this unbothered for Taurus. Yeah, you're just uninterested. You're so unbothered and uninterested. You say, Miss Positive Thoughts, I just don't even want to deal with humans right now. You're very uninterested. You're very unbothered because you had to focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You had to focus on you. You had to turn your back. And it was the hardest thing to do, was to turn your back on somebody, to turn your back on somebody that you once loved and that you once would do anything for. See, this is you. And this is the person. Now you place that in your life how it fits, okay? Even though it hurt you more than it hurt them, but you had to walk away because you couldn't do it anymore. Sometimes in life, whether it's a job you're walking away from, it's a person you're walking away from, whatever it is you're walking away from, sometimes it's going to hurt you more than it hurt the other person, because you really are the type of person that is very caring, that is very giving, you know. But finally, you had to leave it behind. And it doesn't matter who it is or what it is in your life. You had to let it go. And for some of y'all, this is a relationship that you are drained, you were exhausted. You see, you never, whoever you are, you never look back. You never looked back. Okay? Sometimes when you have done all you can do and it is still not good enough for anybody, that means that when you look at that situation, it's like no matter what I do for somebody, it's never enough. That's because you're doing too much. And you're doing too much for the wrong person or the wrong people. And I feel as though that you figured it out. You figured it out. When you figured it out, you gained the strength. And you got back up and you dust yourself off. My God, my God, my God. When you figured it out, Taurus, you got up and you dust yourself back off. And you tried it again. But this time when you tried it, you did it for yourself. And sometimes you got to walk away. And a lot of times you got to walk away and learn to pour and learn to be unbothered and learn to be okay with being unbothered with people and learning it's okay to be uninterested, that I can't. You got to know when to hold, when to fold, and when to walk away. That's where I think in relationships or connections, period, whatever it is, as we go through our life of journey, we have to know when to hold, when to fold, and when to walk away. I feel like this love connection or this situation that some of y'all walked away from, it hurt you so bad. But the whole time that you were walking away, as you see that lady out going towards the clouds, going out, as much as it hurted you, you finally decided one day, when you got up, you decided one day that Miss Positive Thoughts of Energy, I finally chose me. I finally, Miss Positive Thoughts of Energy, chose me. As hard as it hurted me, as painful as it hurt, because I really loved who I loved, I finally chose me. I finally walked away from the situation and I chose me. That's why you're so unbothered by anything, because you found out. You found out what peace looked like. You learned, you found out what peace looks like. Yeah. They messed around. The people that did you wrong, they did you wrong that you had to really dust yourself off, re-wipe yourself off, clean yourself up. You had to get up out of the gutter. You had to dust yourself off and try it again. They messed around, and you learned what the definition of peace is. They messed around and let you heal. Yeah. They messed around and let you found yourself. And, when you have that sound mind and that peace of so much pain and hurt and trauma that you have endured in relationships and connections and just going through a lot of pain, Not just relationships, and just, people you have lost in your life, people that has hurt you in your life, that has taken you for granted. It just puts you, it just gives you a whole new sound mind. I tell you right now, Taurus, I wouldn't trade my peace for the world. If somebody's going to come into my life, baby, they better be filled, their whole glass, they whole bucket. Okay, they whole big bucket better be full of some peace, some humbleness. Okay. But you got up and you dusted yourself off after being hurt. You did the healing on yourself, Taurus. You got yourself away from the negative energy, the negative people. You stop allowing people in and out, come in your life when they want to and all that. You set boundaries. You drew the line. You started working on yourself. Look at that. You look different. You look good. You're in the Queen of Wands, attracting a lot of beautiful things in your life. You had to go in hermit mode. You gained a lot of wisdom. You had to see the light. For some of you, it's been a long time you ain't been in no relationship. 1 to 9 years. And now you are not only with the Ace of Pentacles financially stable now, but mentally, physically, you are right on target of your life. You've learned patience. You've learned to pour into yourself. You see the cups, how the cups is going? The angels help pour. See how your cup is running over? See that? See those cups? The angels are helping pouring back into you. You're learning to pour back into yourself. You're learning to take care of yourself. You're learning to take time out for yourself. You're learning to breathe. You're learning. You have learned a lot. And I'm so, so proud of you. Now you got people looking you up, searching you, wondering where you at. You went missing in action. And I feel like Taurus say, now you got people or a person wants you back, but they up to no good. Same different day. You got people in your energy, or a relationship wants you back, but you ain't falling for it because it's the same, but a different day. You don't have time for that. You got people looking you up. You got people where you at because you went missing in action. Some of y'all fell off the earth. You say, Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy, I didn't want to be seen. I hid myself because I just wanted to hide myself away from people. And whoever this is that's looking you up, researching you, trying to figure out where you're at, you said, I'll be seen when I want to be seen. Right now, I am just in my own lane, and I'm just enjoying my own self. Give me confirmation, Spirit. Yeah, people from the past that are still stuck on you. They're looking you up. Tell me more, Spirit. One confirmation card. Yeah, you are in the Queen of Pentacles now. Okay? You're in the Queen of Pentacles. You're back. You persevered. You've been through so much. Some of you could be expecting congratulations. But you're on a different timeline now. You are definitely nurturing yourself, nurturing your body. Yeah. You are happy. And that's all that matters. You are happy, and that's all that matters. I love you guys. When you realize that it's going to hurt me more than it hurts you, when you leave somebody, when you walk away from a situation, the old saying, it's going to hurt you more than it hurt. It's going to hurt me more than it hurts you. because I'm the one that cared and poured so much into you. I really was devoted to you, but you are sad. The other person is sad because of what you're no longer doing for him or her. Until next time.